Hey guys, Ike here from Mike'sOutdoors.com. Down in the man cave again today to do a review on Backwoods Grind Coffee. Okay, so I found Backwoods Grind Coffee on Instagram, and this is specifically marketed toward outdoorsmen. You know, Backwoods Grind kind of says it all right there. And that's what hunting is. Hunting is a backwoods grind. So coffee is, I love coffee. I love drinking coffee on my normal day-to-day. I drink at least 1 cup of coffee every day. I'm not one of the people that drinks coffee all day long, but this kind of time of year when it's starting to get cooled off a little bit and kind of have cool mornings, I drink at least 1 cup of coffee every day. Now, when it comes to hunting, and it is really, really cold outside, coffee is really important. And to me, it's actually as important to me then as my base layers and my jacket and things like that, because it really does warm you up, and there's just nothing more relaxing than sitting on a tree stand in a cold November morning or a cold frosty morning in December or whenever, and having a nice cup of coffee. It's just a very zen, very cool kind of thing, and I always enjoy those cold mornings and having a nice hot cup of coffee to drink when I'm out there. I enjoy smoking my pipe when I'm sitting out there too. So I found Backwoods Grind on Instagram and looked them up, and it just sounded really, really cool. So what Backwoods Grind, we've got 3 different flavors. We've got Sunrise, which is a light roast. We've got High Noon, which is the medium roast, and then we've got Sunset, which is the dark roast. And what I've done here is I actually ordered the sample pack, and with each sample pack you're going to get one of these little packages right here, or one of each flavor of these little packages right here. And I don't know how many ounces these are exactly, but we've made coffee out of these for the last week, so we've made at least 5, 6, 7 cups of coffee, or 7 batches of coffee with these since we've had it. Now, my wife generally makes the coffee in the morning, and she prefers the High Noon and the Sunrise because they're a little bit lighter. So they're probably enough left in there to do a couple more pots of coffee. And the one that we've used the least so far is my favorite. This is actually the Sunset. This is the dark roast. And the reason we've used it the least is because I don't make the coffee very often. Lindsay usually does that, and she prefers the lighter blend. So it's nice to have that to choose from. A couple things that they market this as is freshly roasted, custom coffee blends that are roasted and ordered in small batches. That makes a big difference because it really retains the freshness. Small batches, make a small batch, it ships out and it gets to you quicker, and it doesn't sit on a store shelf, and it actually is a fresher, better cup of coffee in the long run. Fast delivery. I ordered this stuff on a Saturday or a Sunday, and one of the batches wasn't ready yet. They sent me an email. We're very cool about it. Sent me an email and said, hey, we can send you one of our other flavors to replace it, or if you wait till tomorrow, we'll have a new one in. And I told them just to wait. Tuesday, they had the new one in, and it shipped, and I had it here by Thursday. So 2-day delivery on that was really, really good. So we're going to talk about especially sourced too. Epically sourced is what they say. It's conservation and sustainability. We only source our beans from suppliers who have gone through a rigorous approval process. I don't know what that process is, but they advertised it as being epically sourced. So let's start with the Sunset. This is the dark roast version of this, and this is a good, really good, strong coffee. I like this one quite a bit. Now, you can, on all of these, you're going to be able to choose how you get this. You can get this in the whole bean and grind it yourself. You can get it in the fine espresso. You can get it the medium, which is what I've got here. This is for your drip coffee makers. You can get it in medium coarse, which is for your K-cups, and you can get it in coarse, which is for something called a French press. I don't know what a French press is, but it sounds pretty fancy. So I got it in the medium, which is for your drip coffee makers. The dark roast is Mexican, and I'm gonna just butcher these 2 words. This is Mexican Chiapas, C-H-I-A-P-A-S, and Guatemalan Hooten Tango? We're gonna call it Hooten Tango because I like that one. Hooten Tango. If you can pronounce this, you're better than I am. H-U-E-H-U-E-T-E-N-A-N-G-O beans. So Mexican Chiapas and Guatemalan Hootentango. We're going to call it Hootentango. So this gives you a good, bold, smoky flavor, followed by cinnamon and dark chocolate aftertaste. And I absolutely love the aftertaste on this. Drinking this black, I put just a little bit of sugar and cream in my coffee, but I've drank this black and it has a great taste to it. Not a whole lot of bitter taste to it at the end, just a fantastic taste to it, and just really has an awesome camp coffee kind of flavor to it. That's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of coffee that's been made on a campfire. So it's just super good coffee. Really love the dark roast. So that's the dark roast. Let's go back to the medium roast now. Okay, so this is the medium roast. This is the high noon, and this is the one we drink the most here in our household because it's kind of a middle ground for us. I like the dark blend. Lindsay likes the light blend. This is kind of the middle ground for us. This is a fully roasted blend of, and these are actually easier to say, Colombian Supremo and Brazilian Bourbon coffees. This is, I actually pronounced those right. This roast is deep in its first crack to showcase the spicy notes and subtle vanilla and caramel aromas. I like a stouter coffee, but this one has a really good flavor to it. I love that caramel and vanilla flavor to it. When you're drinking it black, if you're the kind of guy who doesn't add cream to it, it gives it a really good flavor as far as that not having that bitter taste to it. That vanilla and caramel smell to it, and just these have these little buttons out here on the end too, and when this came in you could put it up to your nose and smell it, and the smell is just, oh, it's just amazing. It smells so good and has just such a good flavor to it when it's all said and done. And this is, like I said, it's a medium dark roast, so this is a good medium middle ground for me and Lindsay, where she likes it light and I like the darker coffee. So this is the high noon blend. Let's take a look now at the sunrise. Okay, so this is the sunrise, and this is the light roast. This is, of the three, this is my least favorite, and not because it has a bad flavor to it or anything like that. It just is a little bit weaker. When I drink coffee, I want it to taste like coffee. And this has a really light, smooth flavor to it. It is a great coffee. It's just not real strong. It just doesn't have a real overpowering flavor to it. So if that's what you like, this is the perfect one for you. This is a blend of Tanzanian and Ethiopian Yirgacheffe beans. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. This is the light roast, and this has a subtle, like I said, a subtle, smooth taste to it. These are both rare African coffees, and this has a really smooth flavor to it. Almost too smooth for me. It is a pure 100% Arabica coffee, roasted to bring forth the fruity notes of candied lime, cherry, and blueberry. I don't taste any of the cherry, lime, or blueberry, but it smells great. You can definitely smell those things. It smells like it has like a fruity, you guys are going to butcher me, it has a fruity bouquet to it. So it has a great smell to it, and you can smell that fruit smell there. So that is the sunrise blend on this, and you can get this in the sample pack, which is what I did, and then found my favorite on it. The sample pack is $6.99, and you get these 3 samplers here. The large pack of this that's available is $12.99. I believe there's 12 ounces of coffee in there. Yeah, it's a 12-ounce bag on that, and it's $12.99. So these last for quite a while. These are probably 3-ounce bags here in the sample, but like I said, we've been using them for quite a while, so you get about 9 ounces in this here, I believe, and they're just great coffee. So definitely check this out, Backwoods Grind. My favorite is the Sunset. Really like that. The middle, the medium, the high noon, the medium roast is another good one that's just got a great flavor to it. The sunrise is a little weak for me, but it's got a great smooth flavor to it and just a nice finish. This is one you can definitely sit there and drink with no sugar, no cream, or nothing in it. So all 3 are fantastic. Backwoods Grind has been super fast delivery. They got a great smell, great flavor to it, and they pick their beans, I think specifically to give me a hell of a hard time of pronouncing them, but they are beans that have a good flavor to them and good strong flavor to them. So if you're like me, you like coffee, you like sitting in your tree stand on a cold morning and drinking coffee, or if you're not even a hunter at all, this is great coffee. This is really good stuff and really important to me for when I'm out there putting in the time in the tree stand and really doing that Backwoods Grind. So check them out. Their website is Backwoods Grind. We'll put a link to that below, so if you get it, you can just click on that link and you can go right to it. Check them out. Great company, great people to deal with, and fantastic coffee. So great prices on those as well. So check them out at the link in the description below. Please be sure to smash that like button and hit that subscribe and share button. And please be sure to ring that bell so you get notifications of our future videos. And as always, you can follow us on Instagram and Facebook under Ike's Outdoors. Appreciate you guys watching.